test. Whenever I want a good fight, I know that I can just slide in your DMs in Instagram, and then suddenly, firstly you say no, and then I just got to tease you a little bit, and then eventually you hop on that plane because you love to fight, you love opportunities, and this was one you just couldn't turn down.
Yeah, absolutely, Eddie. First off, I want to thank my team for coming out here with me, my management team. I want to thank my wife back at home. 13-day notice. My wife helped prepare my team, my management team. And you're right, Eddie, working with the #1 promoter in the world, I just can't say no, man. It's an honor to be here, to be out here halfway across the world. And, you know, I relish these fights. And I just can't say no, man. I love it.
Alen Babic is an interesting one. I mean, people keep talking about, you know, he's small, and people talk about, you know, he could run out of gas and after a few rounds, etc. And everyone keeps saying the same thing, but no one's putting a dent in him. No one's really taking anything out of him. He's just doing whatever he says he's going to do. I do feel this time around this is a different kind of challenge. No disrespect to Mark Bennett and those guys. You're a completely different level to those guys. You fought for the world heavyweight title twice, 13 days notice or 1 day notice. You would beat all of those guys that he's faced already. When you look at him, do you see him as a... You've boxed Anthony Joshua, you've boxed Filip Hrgovic, you've boxed Deontay Wilder. What do you think of this guy as a threat to the heavyweight division?
Well, you know, no disrespect to the guys that he's faced. He's faced some tough guys. I think Babic is a tough fighter also in the heavyweight division, but you know, I think that his size and his, I don't think that he's got the size for this division. You know, I've seen some guys, even myself, I'm small for this division. So it's a heavyweight division. You have to respect it and you have to stay humble to it. And it's something that I've learned in the game. And you know, definitely this fight, I got to use my experience and I got to use my size to my advantage.
Obviously, with that preparation, is it a case of starting fast and putting a dent in? I mean, he's going to be right in front of you from the first bell. We know you've got big power in the right hand, you've got good reach as well, you've got a very sharp jab. You need to start fast as well against Babic, but also know that if it goes past 3 or 4 rounds, it's going to be very, very tough in there.
Right, absolutely. You know, he's got one gear, he comes forward. I think that he's a fan-friendly fighter because he's reckless. But when you're reckless, eventually you run into a wreck. That's what makes it exciting. So I feel like my abilities, my counter-punching, I'm a natural-born counter-puncher, and I think that this fight, it leaves the biggest opportunity for me to win.
You think you win this fight by knockout? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the fights that he's faced, particularly his last fight. You're probably not going to miss him. You believe you can take him out?
You know, just looking at all my fights, I've landed the big shot. I think Anthony Joshua was the only fight I didn't. So even look at the last fight with Fabio Worley, who I think is a great fighter also. He took my shots well, but I landed them all night. So we're gonna see if he could take those shots on Saturday.
Savage, welcome. I know you were ready to fight anyone here, and Otto Wallin, one of those guys, but you were very happy when Eric Molina accepted the fight, because I know there was a lot of fighters that were calling you out, and you felt that you didn't want to fight guys that were, you know, outside of the top, even 200 on BoxRec. You wanted to take these guys who were real players in the heavyweight division, guys with credentials. And this is a big, big step up for you. Again, no disrespect to Niall Kennedy and Tom Little and those guys as well, but this is a serious test for you, and you're ready to go on Saturday.
Yeah, thank you very much, Eddie Hearn. Thank you, Molina, for showing up. First of all, I want to address the white elephant in the room. Dillian Whyte. Everybody has been talking shit about that guy. Dillian Whyte is responsible for 20 of us guys getting a shot on mature shows. And he's the only reason I'm sitting right here, right now. You know, so anybody who has something to do with Dillian Whyte, talk to me if you want. You know? Or go to his fucking face, you know, so stop talking shit. You know, I sent him my 2 best sparring partners, and they told me the first day something is wrong with him. He didn't spar like he used to. So I know he was injured, and stop talking shit. You're gonna get fucking angry about it. And second of all, I rate Molina for being here, you know, but I don't rate him as a toughest test of mine. I really don't. I don't think you can fight me on 10 days notice, you know. He said I don't respect the heavyweight division, but he took the fight, and he was training for what? For fitness, to be a fitness trainer. So, you know, I think I'm gonna smash him, you know, and I'm gonna do it for my brother. You know, this is the fight for Dillian White. I'm not joking. You know, we're not going out to the first round.
You think you end this fight inside the first round again? I mean, look, you know, last time you talked about ending Mark Bennett early. It took you a few more rounds than expected. This guy can punch. He's very sharp early on. You're not fearful of his power.
Listen, Eddie, I want to be knocked out. How can you be fearful when I want to be defeated? I crave it. Please defeat me, somebody, please. I crave it, I want it, I love it. I want to take that fucking zero off my fucking record. I don't like it. I don't like it. You take it. Fuck you, zero, you know? I'm sick and tired of this. Oh, you're gonna lose. Yeah, of course I'm gonna lose. I lost 10,000 times in my life. I think until Dillian found me, I lost everything almost. I was out of boxing with 1 foot. And I was 28 years old. I didn't have money for bread. No, so I'm not afraid of fucking taking my zero. Knock me out right now. It's okay, bro. No, it's okay. But I want to say one more thing. I box for the average Joe. So please, I'm gonna give you the fight. All of the average people can watch. You know, I don't want to just box for the boxing fanatics, for the boxing historians, you know, stuff like that. You will value me. You know, it's just a matter of time. But this Saturday, I box for the average Joe. So please come on and support because I'm gonna give you my all. I will not take care of myself. You know, I will be reckless. I will be reckless. You know, and I will do it for my brother Dillian White. And whoever has something to say about him, say it to my face or his face, or shut the fuck up. Yeah, and that Swedish guy also crying on the Instagram. He doesn't want to shut your fucking mouth. You know, shut the fuck up, fucking boring. And I'm getting pissed off. You know, Dillian White is injured. Don't let me continue, Eddie. Stop me.
My final question, Alen, is just that, you know, you talk about for the average Joe, and I think that is one reason why people warm to you so much. Is one, you're very accessible. Two, you're very entertaining in the ring, and three as well, you are fucking crazy. But there is no, you have a management team behind you with Dillian, and trust me, a lot of thought goes into that. But from your perspective, you know, you are sitting in a position now where, you know, your co-main event on a big televised card, a lot of people are talking about you, a lot of people are interested to watch you as well. There are massive life-changing opportunities that are going to present themselves to you if you continue to win. And there are big championship fights that are going to present themselves to you if you continue to win. But at the same time, you have no fear of losing. But are you aware of how close you are to securing some of those life-changing opportunities? Or do you think once you start thinking about that, it takes that you know, that brings that fear element in, if you like?
Yeah, but you said it all. I have a great management team, great coaches. My coach, Leonardo Pietra, is a great coach. Dillian White is a great manager. His team is great. You're a great promoter. So why would I worry about that? I don't know shit about this stuff. I don't know nothing about that. I know how to fight. I fought on the streets for 10 years. Now I sit at the big table at metro shows. You know, so I've done my life. You know, I've done everything I ever wanted to do. I just want to entertain people. I want to entertain. You know, I never ask how much money I'm gonna get. I never ask how hurt am I gonna be. I never ask nothing. I just want to entertain people. You know, that's all I want, to entertain the average Joe. So he can look at my crazy ass getting beaten up if needed. No problem. Knock me out. Everybody say, oh, he's gonna knock you out. Not him, everybody. Knock me out. Come on, I want it. I crave it. I crave it. Knock me the fuck out. I want to sleep for 10 days. So what you gonna do? You know, I was on the floor my whole life. You know, I know how it is to be down. I can't wait to get back there. No problem. I can live with it. I can live with nothing. No, I live with nothing for so long, so I don't need all of this. All this is extra. Talking to you is extra. It's just extra bonus. You know, it's not real life. I know real life. I live through it. You know, and if the worthy one comes and knock the fuck out of me, I'm gonna be happy. You know, I said thank you. You know, I found my top level. I can't go. If Molina is that guy, let it be. I hope he's not, because nobody on 10 days notice gonna knock me out. But if he does, I'm gonna say, okay, this is my end. Thank you, Dillian White. I'm retiring from boxing. This is my end. I can't do nothing more. You know, that's who I am. I'm searching for my top, for the first day in boxing. I just want somebody to beat me. Is that so hard? Just beat the shit out of me. I boxed guys who was 50 kilos heavier than me. Every day in the gym. Every day I boxed Olympians. I have 2 Olympians in my club. You don't know how good I am. You don't know. I keep telling you that. You're my biggest, I'm the biggest guy who doesn't believe in me actually. You know, so but I'm gonna show you. It's okay. Not believing is me. It's great. I love it. You know, I love the depressing part of boxing. You know, a lot of you don't know how it's hard to be boxer. You know? That's why I get emotional when you go on Dillian White. You don't know how hard life he has. You don't know Dillian White like I do. So shut the fuck up. You know, because it really makes me angry.
Finally, I will say, I know your attention's on Saturday, but there is a lot of talk and a lot of hype in Croatia about a fight between you and Filip Hrgović. That's something you want badly as well.
Mr. Eddie Hearn, I told you this 10 times. Bring Metro to Croatia and bring him that idiot, cube-shaped idiot inside the ring. I'm gonna tear him up. The boxing is about life. Boxing is not just technique or stuff like that. He's a good technical, yes he is. I'm not gonna box with him. I'm gonna beat him up. He's 10 times smaller man than I am. 10 times. I don't know how to say it. I'm tougher than he ever saw a man was, you know. So I just can't even explain what I'm gonna do to him. I know you don't believe me. Nobody believes me. But just give me the shot. It's the fight people want in Croatia. Croatia wants matchroom event. You know, give us Split, Poljud, give us Zagreb, Maxim, give us Arena, the Pula Arena. You know, people will come. You know, and I will destroy the Cube. I will destroy him. I will not box him. I'll fight him. I'm a fighter. I'm not a boxer. I'm a fighter first, then a boxer.
Well, thank you, Alan. I'm tired just listening to that. It was incredibly entertaining. But first things first, Eric.